Well, I measured everything from over there into what this one was, which this one was 2 1/4, and that's how much it moved up. So I'm going to clean this up pretty good here, and I'm going to tighten it back down. It's kind of crazy it moved up like that. I know a few weeks ago, the slick seemed like it was actually starting to rub on the other side. And that explains why, because this was actually going up, really going up in the air, so it was moving the car over to the passenger side. And we'll get that fixed. Got a new axle put in it, so that's all new. Should be okay. I don't like the fitment of them as well. As you can see, it don't really like go back like it normally did, that I remember on any of these. So that's kind of weird, but definitely gonna get some OEM axles for some spares, I think. But I'm gonna get some, probably get the drive shaft shop to do them, because they actually do a custom hub. These are 25 spline, I think, on both sides, and they'll do an upgraded hub for us with an axle in it, so we can get like 1,000 horsepower axle. Insane Shafts actually sell one with a 25 spline for 1,000 horsepower as well. They'll do us one as well, but they use this hub, so I don't know which one will be better. Definitely got to get rotors. We're going to do that. Calipers are still good. Brakes and rotors, and get the brake line upgrade, I think, this year yet. Finally found a ECU for the Talent, so hopefully that'll get the Talent started. Maybe we'll have a video on the Talent finally again as well. But I'm going to put this back together after this crap and see if it runs good with this axle on it, which it's not as long as the other axle. Like I said, you can see how it kind of doesn't. I mean, I think it is up against it, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. I didn't have to grind this one either. They actually had it flat in the back. Maybe it's from me sending so many in, they actually made it for LSD now. But it went right in. I didn't have to grind it or nothing. Now the other side, I did have to grind it. It still had the little bit of a nub on it like that. Had to grind it off, but this side didn't. I'm gonna fix this and throw a little paint rust perimeter on that, and yeah, take it for a little ride, see what it is. And hopefully it drives a lot straighter, because that would be some of the issue of the car wanting a torque steer to the right. Alright guys, I took a Beta 2 one and put it up top, because I didn't have the right nut for years. I had a good Beta 2 one, so I put that on there. I think this is a little bit thicker, so it may mess with the alignment a little bit. I'm not sure. I still was able to push this part in a good bit. I need to go look at it on the other side real quick. Alright, on this side, it's about the same as far as pushed in. So I think we're pretty good. I was digging into my strut because we had the wrong nut. I finally found a washer for it, so I was going to put it in. And as you can tell, that nut's starting to not be so good at the edges. So here's another one, Beta 2 one. A little bit of a difference, but not too much right in here in the thickness. Right here is the same 17, it just ain't got the washer part on the back. That's just for the spacing, so I don't think that'll mess with it. The thickness would, it'd be going left to right, you know, back and forth, because it would probably camber in and out a little bit. But yeah, I think that'll be a lot better. Really not worry about that damn thing stripping on me. We'll go see how it dries anyway. Luna. Luna's helping today, huh? We'll get the car going again. You know, we're changing the gear oil. What a good sign that is. I didn't clean it off. And that's all the metal there is. I was quite impressed. I didn't look in the oil yet, but the only thing I did was clean the outer edge of the threads off so it wouldn't get all over my car, but I left the oil up top. And it's barely anything. It's been a good transmission. Damn, blurry. Again, good transmission so far. I'm going to clean that. And then we'll check out this oil. Alright guys. This stuff has like a mineral in it. So it's really hard to tell if there's any. Might be like right there. There's a few pieces of metal here and there. Like little flakes. So flakes are okay. Chunks is what we don't want. Large sections of gears. Not bad. Me and a friend put this transmission in. Well, me and the wife tore it apart and put the LSD in it. Put it back together. Checked everything. Got it from a guy. This transmission right here was out of an 06 Elantra. I got the 06 Elantra for dirt cheap. And look what I pay, 150 bucks for it. So basically I paid 150 bucks for the transmission, engine, beta 2 engine, all that good stuff. Got that, put it in April. This is what, November. We had, I'm not sure how many track passes this year, guys. I know it's close to 500 this year. I shouldn't say track passes. I should say just hits this year. It's close to 500, definitely. You know, street and the track. I don't mean just track. It's good 500 digs. Man, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pulls. 15-hour rides, 10-hour rides. As long as we went so far as 15 hours. No, it was 16 hours from here to North Carolina and back. Concord, North Carolina. From the state line of Pennsylvania, basically. It's a good little trip. But so far, the transmission's doing pretty good. Hopefully, she'll last until we get a built transmission. Hopefully, these axles will last until we get built axles. And we need a clutch. Then I think we're gonna. Then we'll need our slicks and everything like that. We'll try to get it, you know, everything going. Want to get another engine to put in here, ARP head studs. There's a lot of stuff, guys. So a lot of content coming this winter on different things. I'm going to use this engine that's been in here since the car was new as a spare again. And we're going to get another engine, put new gaskets in it. Try to put a beta 2 head on it, which is still stock. So we're just going to try to go with the beta 2 with the solid lash cams and try to keep, you know, we'll try to gain, I should say, some CFM out of the head. But yeah, we're going to do little things to try to tweak it to help us get into 10s. 11.1, 126, almost 127 mile an hour. We're right there. We got good air, snow flurrying half today. So hopefully tomorrow the track's not closed. Hopefully it'll be warm enough. It's supposed to be mid-40s. Hopefully it'll stay open and we'll get the run. I'm happy with anything that's 11.3 and better. We have been 11.1 guys, and obviously I'd like to go 11.0 or a better 11.1, closer to 11.1 flat or even 11.0 or ultimate goal 10.99. I never thought we'd be this far on the Megasquirt 1, considering the Megasquirt 1 is 16, 18-year-old technology. I do plan on being in the 10s for sure this coming year with the Megasquirt 3X going in. I don't see why, with all the new technology, that we're not going to get there. Launch control, flat foot shifting alone should get us into the 1099s. Go into 10s, but make a 1099. I don't care if it's any faster than that. I just want to go that fast at least. I want to try to get a traction bar set up. One guy I know tried to buy his last year. He thought about selling it to me. I'm going to hit him up again this year. He still don't have his car together. Maybe I can talk him into selling it to me. I'm hoping I can talk him into selling it to me because he's not using it, and I could sure as fuck use it. We're trying to do some big things with this car, and that traction bar would help us tremendously. But I'm going to get the car back together, guys. Oh, quick update. Took it for a ride and everything. Axles seem okay. Seem good. Everything seems fine. Painted that crap up a little bit. It was a little cold yesterday, so we got some runs. Who gives a shit as long as it's covering it, right? This is staying exactly where it should be. I cannot believe that it was, guys, it was an inch, over an inch. It was down in here. That's how much the strut raised on us. Might have been a lot of the issue of why this axle busted. Also, was, I believe, the issue of my slick was starting to rub over here around this little lip, and it's because the car was actually, tilting. Car was tilting to this side. And I kind of noticed it when I put the slicks on. This side looked a little bit taller. I'm not sure why I never looked at the collar. Maybe I did at one time and retightened it down, just thinking it just came loose. But it literally spun this. Pretty freaky. You know what I mean? Especially at the speeds this thing goes. But yeah, I'm going to throw it back together, guys. I'm probably not going to make any more of this video. Who knows? But I think I'm going to take it for a ride and wash it up. Might take a picture of it at the end or something, but that's about it, I think. Dinner date with me and the mistress today. Crazy part about that is dinner date with me and the mistress while the wife is at work, and today's the wife's birthday. What the fuck? Sucks she had to work, but I did take her out to eat the other day. Well, I guess I should share with you guys what I use with my limited slip differential, which is Motul SAE 90 PA 90 PA. Really good stuff. You can use this in your stock transmission. Man, this thing will make your car shift like butter. And it's 2.1. You only need 2.2 quarts. And normally you end up having the 1.1 left over. So normally this is just enough. That's always just enough for a stock vehicle. Me now, if you want to know what I use for a little concoction with mine, I use a little synchro mesh. And I add 3/10 to almost 4/10 points over, I should say. So what I'll do is I'll add to the 2 here. I'll add at least 2.5 points to it extra. And it seems to be helping without the metal, with the metal flake that don't seem to be chewing the transmission as quickly that way. We've been doing that since April. And, we're trying to make this transmission last. Hopefully it does. I shouldn't even been talking about it. It's usually how it works when you talk about it. Something goes wrong. But we're going to change it. And we're going to go to the track. And we're going to try to run our personal best. Personal best right now is 11.16. So if we can get 11.15, that would be our personal best. I'm happy with 11.3 or better. But it would be nice to get 11.15 or better tomorrow. If the track doesn't close on us. God, I hope it doesn't. Wish me luck, guys. Alright guys, I'm out and about, and we got that suspension straightened up, and now it's like the day I got it aligned. This thing must have been messing up for a while. It's a nice little dig spot here coming into the city, but it's straight as an arrow now, guys. I mean, it's straight. Like, I can actually drive it, no hands on it, it's going straight. fucking quickly to 21. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh shit, it's like 38 degrees. Hopefully tomorrow we can go drag racing, guys, because it is nice out. Look at these fucking idiots. You always got an idiot. They're supposed to wait on us, but it is so easy to fucking drive it again, guys. Like, it was pulling to the left really bad. Now I can like drive it, see, like no hands at all. And I can actually go around the turns and everything, no hands, video record it. It was getting sketchy, like especially like around 150 mile an hour, 155. See, look, it's just going straight, guys. Like, I don't know how long that strut was moving itself up, but that's what the hell was going on. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I tightened it real good, cleaned it up real good, tightened both sides. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to fucking Arby's and Walmart. Fast food it is today. Thanks for watching, guys.